Hello, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? It's me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 136. Hey, you made it to Friday. Well done. Nice work. Couple hours extra work here, and then you've got, you got your weekend off. You can look forward to your football and all sorts. What am I doing this weekend? Oh, I'll be away off to Cambridge away. Probably the shortest away trip of the season for me. I absolutely love that. Normally it's like a 4-hour drive. I'll have like an hour drive at most, which is brilliant. So, as for today's video, if you enjoy it, do me a favor, smash the thumbs up. I'm pretty sure you're going to like this one. 2,000 likes would be amazing. And subscribe as well to the channel if you're new. Cheers. So, we got a new striker at the end of yesterday's video. If you haven't seen that, you want to go and check it out because, well, as you can see, Didier Drogba, World Cup icon, is in the squad. 700,000 coins worth of World Cup icon there. And we're not done. I had still like a few gold rares in my club that I'd purchased to do more upgrades. I had like 9 or 10 of the premium Premier League upgrades done that I hadn't opened because we finished the video on the Drogba pool. So that's where we start today with the rest of those upgrades. So I mentioned yesterday, maybe you missed it, I don't know. Spent 400,000 coins. You know, my club is worth about 500,000. So we spent 4/5 of my entire coin balance on gold rares to do upgrades for a team of the year send, right? To try and get something done here. Now I'm showing you the best packs. Obviously there are a lot that I cut out. Don't think that I get a walkout in every single pack because I just don't. Sometimes it's quite sparse out there and you go through a little batch where you get really nothing and it's kind of demoralizing, but then sometimes you have a really good batch. Like a couple of times here I get 2 walkouts in one pack, which is unusual to say the least in some of these because, you know, the premium prem ones, they don't have any minimum rating, they just, you know, gold. So you can't say like, oh, you're going to get 80s and above every single time because you just don't. Sometimes it's pretty bad. So even though I've completed all the daily objectives, I still complete it. 1 bronze for a 2 rare gold player pack. I'll do that until it expires. Why not, right? And then I did the first Team of the Year challenge to unlock myself a Future Stars swap token. And then here's the final squad, by the way, for the second icon. All right, gonna say goodbye to my current goalkeeper, Edison, and more notably, the Winter Wildcards Payet. I just don't see myself using him anymore, ladies and gentlemen. So with that, we sent a good player in the hopes to get a good player back. Another 88 plus icon pack done. So let's get stuck into it, shall we? We'll open the premium gold players pack first. And from that, we get nothing. We get Ivory Coast. Is that a sign? Are we going to get Prime Drogba today? And then that's going to screw me over because I just got the World Cup one yesterday. Well, what are we going to get? I told you, it's not a World Cup icon. Is it a mid or is it a prime? It's Dutch. Centre forward. We get ourselves a 91 Cruyff. Let's go. 2.1 million coins, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the RTG, my friends. As soon as I saw Dutch centre forward and it wasn't a World Cup icon, I was like, it's basically Cruyff or Hullet. What are we getting? And I guess at that point, it could have either been mid Cruyff, prime Cruyff, or prime Hullet. And we got the worst of the 3. But we still got a mid Cruyff, 5-star, 5-star, 2.1 million coins. Oh my God. Guys and girls. What a huge dub. So now I've got an issue, right? You know, Eto's going to come out for now, because we'll try out Cruyff and Drogba. They are my newest 2, of course. I also don't have a goalie. That's a bit of an issue. But I left just about enough coins, right? We're now broke because effectively, instead of just doing those 2 icons with just upgrade stuff, effectively I bought an Edison, I bought an 89 essentially, and put a Payet that was already in my club in there. So, yeah, I got a little bit desperate towards the end there to get it completed. But from that 400,000 coin spend, we've got 1 of the Ramos squads done, and I'll complete the rest of him over the next 3 weeks. Because I do want him. And hey, and even if something better comes out and Ramos seems terrible value, I've only done the cheapest squad, so I could let that one go if I wanted to. And then we've got ourselves 2.8 million, nearly 3 million coins worth of players from 400k coins. I'd say that's a major dub. That is a major dub. So yeah, the icon luck has finally blessed us. The last few that I've done, like obviously I know I got Nesta and I got Gerrard and I got other mid players that weren't really great, but to get World Cup Eto'o and we've got World Cup Drogba and then mid Cruyff, that's unbelievable. That right there is like 5 million coins worth of players. It's nuts. So it still doesn't stop me from losing though, obviously. I know yesterday I said I'm back, and I still do believe that I'm playing better FIFA now and I'm getting used to my formation and I'm not just like losing every single game and getting stressed about it. I'm actually enjoying playing again, which is good. I was in a bit of a rough spot there for a couple of weeks where I was absolutely hating every moment of playing FIFA, which, considering it's my job, was getting me a little bit down, but we're back. I'm really enjoying it again. So I know some games are not going to go my way, but I do feel confident enough that we're playing some decent FIFA and scoring some nice goals. You know, Cruyff and Drogba linking up brilliantly there. And one thing I'll say about this Didier Drogba, if you can get the step over right, he's quicker than Eto'o, because he's lengthy. And I have boosted his pace a little bit with an engine, tried to get the dribbling up a bit as well. But yeah, he just feels so quick. He just feels like he pulls away from defenders, whereas Cruyff doesn't. Cruyff is currently explosive. I'm going to switch him to controlled though, which the only thing I can do for that is architect. I'll just trust that his normal stats are good enough to use. But yeah, Cruyff doesn't feel like he pulls away from players, but what he's got, of course, is the skill moves and stuff that I can work with, which is brilliant. It's so much fun. And I've been missing like a really good 5-star skiller up top for a long time. So when I had the coins, when I had like 400k extra, I was obviously getting a couple 100,000 away from being able to maybe buy Mbappe regular. Well, now we've got that 5-star skiller in our attack in Johan Cruyff. So it doesn't really matter that I now can't afford Mbappe or I'm nowhere near him again. Who knows? Maybe I'll pack him eventually. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Even if it's the regular one after Team of the Year. Any form of Mbappe at some point would be lovely. EA, if you just want to red list me for a bit and give me a cool Mbappe in a pack, that'd be brilliant. Doubt it's going to happen though. And then yeah, I mean, look at him. He is just the link up between these two. I don't know if Eto's going to get any game time. I don't know what to say, because Eto'o, to me, he's decent. He is decent. I mean, I enjoy using him, but he feels a little bit like who did I have before? Butragueno, the World Cup version, which some people rave about. I understand that, but I never really pulled away from players with him. I couldn't quite, use that pace that he's got. Just didn't seem to really feel like that much pace. Whereas Drogba just has that lengthy stride, and it still is usable on this game. And I do well with a Harry Kane type play, a bit more of a bulky one. Has a really good shot, bit of pace about them, because they have given a couple of Kane cards pace this year, haven't they? And we had that World Cup one, whatever that was, and I ended up submitting him in the end. But I enjoyed him when I used him, didn't I? I always get on with a slightly different type of striker than everyone else. I'm sure if I had Mbappe, I'd get on with him very well, no doubt. But having someone skillful alongside someone a bit beastly, that to me is kind of like the dream duo. And then we're playing with Alawiran up top, obviously, with them two. And then this is me back, by the way. A little sombrero flick into a Trivela goal that's green timed. Oh, I haven't been able to do that for a long old time. So I was quite happy with that one. Just the fact that we've thrown a sombrero flick into a goal means that I want to watch that one again. Yeah, look at that. Just taking it in, boom, over the defender. And we've got so much time because he wasn't the greatest defender, I'll be honest. And yeah, score a nice little Trivela from it. Feels good, bro. It really does feel good. Alawiran is coming into the frame a little bit more on that left-hand side. I kind of neglected him out on the right. recently because I had Bale out on the left, but Bale's been, you know, he's resorted to heading onto the bench for now, just because we're focused on a bit of chem and trying out our new players, really. So, yeah, Bale's a great alternative to AHHH at some point during the game, or even to one of my centre midfielders. And I think that might be the reason why we're playing decent. Having Zidane and Pogba with that sort of ability to get forward and help, but a really solid CDM in Xabi Alonso. That might have been the key the whole time. Just someone to hold down that midfield that isn't Zidane or Pogba, who, let's face it, both could play cam with the stats that they've got. So, yeah, happy, very happy. Now, I think in the end here, we're not going to get too much of a different result than what we got last weekend in like playoffs or whatever, because I always aim to get 6 wins, but I was nervy about it last week. This week felt like it was just gonna happen. You know, at this moment in time, I'm 4-1, so I just need 2 wins from my next 5 games. If I come up against a sweat, which this fella here was, I mean, you call him a sweat, you call him a good player. I prefer to call him a good player, actually. And I get scored on a couple of times quite early on, and I'm like, well, I'm relaxed. I only need 2 more wins. I can quit this one and not get all stressed out. So, yeah, don't know what Edison's doing. I think I started moving the goalkeeper in that scenario, and that always messes up their sort of AI dive, doesn't it? So, yeah, I failed that one and conceded. And I quit because, yeah, we only need 2 wins. So I was sure that was probably going to come in the next game, and it does. You know, we get through, lovely ball through, and a good goal from AHHH. Then Cancelo whips it in, and, oh, the spicy bicey from Johan Cruyff. I mean, that just makes me happy. It really does. To have someone with the flair and technique to be able to do that, you could tell. You could tell that I'm enjoying myself again, which is nice, isn't it? So that gets me the 5th win. It auto qualifies me for the weekend league as well, of course. And then we've got 3 games here to get that final win. I think we end up quitting this one. This guy was pretty good. Had a nice team as well, like lots of good players in there. And as you can see, he kept getting the ball to Zidane and just kept scoring against me. Almost like he knew he's my favourite player. And it would hurt me. It would hurt me to concede to him. But yeah, I quit that one at 2-0, go into the next one, and it's looking good again. You know, we get that 1-0 goal. Yeah, he might attack here with Lisandro Martinez, by the way. I think this was a counter-attack from a corner, and I stupidly brought my goalie out, whereas if I'd have just left him in there, I didn't realise it was the centre-back Martinez. He probably wouldn't have scored, would he, if I just left my keeper there, because he's not got the most accurate of shots as a centre-back. But we go 2-1 up. We end up going 3-1 up. You know, things kind of got a little bit easier towards half-time, and it's looking particularly good. Brev, and he quits at 3-1. So there's your 6 wins. That's the weekend league qualified for. That is the slightly better rewards attained with, you know, an easy game to spare. Switch over to my silver team. Give the game away, as opposed to just ending the playoffs. I thought, hey, I'm feeling good about it. We'll give someone a little bit of good karma as well. I'm guessing this is probably Team of the Year Haaland that this guy's got, so he probably doesn't need a free win. But I'll do that. I'll do that most times if I'm in a good mood, or even if I'm in a bad mood. I typically give the games away as well. So there is the playoffs done. Mega packs times 2, rare gold pack times 1. Can we get a blue from this? Yes, no. No, we can get lights up though. It's going to be Rafinha from Barcelona. Not the greatest, not the worst. Get rid of them tradable contracts and stuff. I don't need them. And then no lights up. No lights up from a mega pack. I was hoping to get a Totti. We don't even get boards. We do get a player pick though, and after a little bit of deliberation, I decided to take the only rare in the pack because I thought that was probably the better thing to do. And then final mega pack then. I can't believe we pack nothing. No, we don't pack anything here. It is a Spanish centre mid. It's one of the classic Spanish centre mid 83s. You see them all the time, don't you? And we've seen it again today. So our rewards from that weren't great, but I guess it does give me a couple more players to maybe stick into one final little Team of the Year upgrade sesh. Not much to it because I'm broke and I'm not going to be buying any more players. But yeah, quite the upgrade during Team of the Year for my squad. If you think about it, there's so many new players in here, and a great start up top for the duo of Cruyff and Drogba. 10 goals, 3 assists in 9 games. 5 goals, 9 assists in 9 games. Like, well done, boys. Linking up really nicely together. So yeah, I'm loving it at the moment. If you've enjoyed today, I hope you have, because it's been a nice positive one. Do me a favour and hit the thumbs up button. I'd love to see 2,000 likes. Can you make that happen? Thank you very much. I didn't know what I was going to say there. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Feel like the old voice is going. It's time to stop recording. And follow me on social media. The links are down below, everyone. Hope you all have a wonderful day. It's Weekend League Day starting again, isn't it? And Future Stars starts tonight. It's the end of Team of the Year. Has it been successful for you? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.